Now, America is reeling following the 3 mass shootings over the past 2 weekends, one in El Paso, Texas, another one in Dayton, Ohio, and the first in Gilroy, California, which left roughly 32 people dead and dozens gravely injured. But in Israel, a country sadly used to sudden tragedies, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and Israelis abound are today offering their heartfelt condolences, with Netanyahu saying that on behalf of the government of Israel, he sends his best wishes to the bereaved families and those injured in the horrific attacks. Then, Netanyahu, of course, also added that he stands shoulder to shoulder with the American people during this difficult time, while op-eds suggest that, again, the U.S. adopt some of the Israeli laws concerning gun control. But Jewish communities in the states are likewise rallying around the victims. For example, in El Paso, Rabbi Stephen A. Leon, a conservative rabbi in the city, said that at least 15% of the country's Hispanic population has Jewish roots, because many of these Hispanic Jews may actually be B'nai Anusim, or crypto-Jews, who are the descendants of Jews who were forced to convert to Christianity to escape persecution, especially during the Catholic Inquisitions. Additionally, this group often still maintains some Jewish practices in secret because they're handed down from generation to generation. But anyway, therefore, according to the rabbi, the Walmart shooting was not only an attack on Hispanics, but Jews as well. Meanwhile, regardless of whether or not the victims are Jewish, to show their support, members of the Jewish community in the city have donated blood and participated in fundraising campaigns to help the victims, explaining that as Jews, their job is to make the world a better place, in reference to the Jewish tenet of tikkun olam, or world repair. And also, speaking about the dire state of mass shootings in the U.S., Anti-Defamation League CEO Jonathan Greenblatt said that he offers his thoughts and prayers to the grieving communities, but that there are far too many incidents like these in the U.S. today. Further, currently, along with law enforcement, the ADL is reviewing El Paso shooter Patrick Crusius's manifesto to track his hate speech and to examine if he had any other ties to other extremists. Especially as, shockingly, Crusius is responsible for the 3rd deadliest domestic act of violence on U.S. soil in the last 50 years. Then similarly, the Simon Wiesenthal Center, the American Jewish Committee, various Jewish federations, and the American Reform Movement also all joined the chorus condemning this extreme hatred. And in Dayton, where 9 people were just brutally murdered, the editor of the Dayton Jewish Observer, Marshall Weiss, applauded the local police for being the true heroes in this tragedy. But finally, now we at ILTV as well want to express our true solidarity with the victims following the news of these latest shootings. This, as these latest shootings bring the total number up to 250 in the United States in 2019 alone, despite overall gun deaths continuing to decline in the U.S.